Cathie Wood, CEO of ARK Invest, stated in December of last year that the genomic field would provide the most upside surprises. With the ARK Genomic Revolution ETF, she even has an exchange-traded fund that focuses on capitalizing on potential positive shocks. But the main question is whether Cathie's new genetic stocks will outperform Tesla. And that is what we're talking about today. If this is your first time at the Smart Stocks Academy channel, please accept my warmest greetings. Hit the like button, subscribe, and click the notification bell next to it to be the first to know when a new video like this is produced. If you're ready, let's get to the topic. There are probably just a few people who haven't heard of Cathie Wood. Cathie Wood, the founder of asset management firm ARK Invest, has established herself as a master of modern exchange-traded fund for those people. In 2020, ARK's flagship ARK Innovation ETF generated a whopping 153% gain, substantially outperforming the general stock market. ARK has averaged a return of more than 40% every year during the last 5 years. Cathie Wood launched ARK Invest in 2014, and she has over 40 years of expertise researching and investing in new technologies. Cathie Wood started Tipolo Capital Management, which managed over $800 million in assets and managed over $5 billion at Alliance Bernstein. Cathie Wood is now interested in 3 genomic stocks, which we will go over one by one. First is Beam Therapeutics. Let's say you've never heard of Beam Therapeutics. In that case, it is a biotechnology business that is working to build precision genetic medicine through the use of base editing technology. This sort of gene editing is also being pioneered by the company. Beam Therapeutics is also a pioneer in a gene editing technique known as base editing, which allows for modification to a single DNA base, which is the most finely targeted way to modify a gene. To describe how they are going to get things done, the company uses the comparison of scissors and pencils. The business compares current gene editing approaches to cutting the genome with base editing and erasing and rewriting one letter or a base in the genome at a time with pencils. So let's see how that goes. On October 18, 2021, the company's market value was $6.22 billion, and the stock price was about $90. Prices were above $100 just a month ago, and it appears that they are already dropping down. Some may believe that now is the best moment to buy a stock like this. Beam Therapeutics is thought to be a very intriguing startup, although the biotech firm currently has no programs in clinical trials. Beam 101, a preclinical candidate for the treatment of rare blood diseases such as beta thalassemia and sickle cell disease, has to be the most advanced. Later this year, Beam hopes to petition for approval from the US Food and Drug Administration to move Beam 101 forward. Cathie Wood isn't the only one who thinks Beam Therapeutics is a good investment. Despite not having an approved medicine, Beam Therapeutics has a valuation of $6.22 billion, indicating that many investors are banking on the company's future. This is a risky stock, but if all goes well, it will pay out handsomely. Second is Fate Therapeutics. Fate Therapeutics is already one of the top 10 companies in the ARK Genomic Revolution ETF's portfolio. This company will also be going up Cathie Wood's ARK Innovation ETF's list of companies to watch. Fate Therapeutics is a clinical-stage biopharmaceutical business that is focused on developing first-in-class cellular immunotherapies for cancer patients. The company focuses on cellular immunotherapy, which is used to treat cancer and other immunological problems. The company's strategy is rather unique in that it employs renewable master-induced pluripotent stem cells, or iPSCs. Pluripotent stem cells are now unique in that they can differentiate into any type of cell. Based on some of these induced pluripotent stem cells, the company's approach allows for the manufacturing of off-the-shelf immunotherapy. The company is now concentrating on 4 iPSC programs and early-stage clinical trials for 7 cancer indications. The most advanced is Protimmune, which is an investigational therapy created from donor cells that is currently being tested in Phase 2 for hematopoietic stem cell transplantation, or HSCT grafts. In December of 2020, this company received good results from Phase 1 trials of 2 of its iPSC candidates. The stock price also has tripled in the last year as a result of this achievement. Third is TenX Genomics. If you're unfamiliar with them, it is a biotechnology firm based in the United States that develops and manufactures gene sequencing technologies for use in scientific research. Sergey Saxonov, Ben Hinson, and Kevin Ness established the company in 2012. Using up to 1.7 million different barcodes, the TenX genomic technique provides individually barcoded sequencing libraries for hundreds of thousands of nanoliter volume oil droplets. As a result, individual lengthy DNA molecules can be read using the TenX Genomic Chromium Genome Linked Reads approach. This company is barely outside of the top 10 holdings of the ARC Genomic Revolution ETF. The company's Chromium technology is accelerating genetic research by allowing scientists to investigate single cells in previously unimaginable ways. Researchers can use the Visium platform to see how different cells interact in a tissue. 98 of the top 100 global research institutes employ TenX technology, which says a lot about the company. The firm's technology is also employed by 19 of the world's top 20 pharmaceutical corporations. The company's technology has aided in the discovery and significant diseases such as COVID-19 and cystic fibrosis. We can't blame Cathie Wood for being drawn to genomic stocks because of the enormous market opportunity these businesses believe their addressable market offers. The market capitalization of life science research in the United States is $23 billion. Is it, however, superior to Tesla? Well, investors have always sought out companies that are developing rapidly through innovation, which is why Tesla is approaching a $1 trillion valuation, with stock prices up by 1,620% in the last 5 years. Investors are considering how much more innovation a company can provide and whether it can outperform the market. There is a lot going on right now with genomic stocks, and they will continue to expand as a result of the fierce rivalry that will drive innovation, and these firms are poised to innovate. Genomic companies make money by charging their clients for genetic testing, and then selling the customer's genetic data to pharmaceutical and research organizations, with a person whose genetic data is being used receiving anywhere from $50 to $200 each request. These businesses often determine whether a person carries a genetic mutation that makes them more prone to certain diseases and predicts how they will react to certain treatments, as well as providing information on their genetic ancestry. Recently, organizations that provide direct customer genetic tests have begun to shift their business models and venture into medicine development. There have been many complaints about data security and transparency, but even so, genomic companies are taking advantage of their unique position to generate genomic data to make lucrative arrangements with pharmaceutical corporations. Data acquisition is currently very affordable, and convenient analysis is also more accessible, which is why an increasing number of companies are directly offering a broad range of genomic services to consumers. Some of these services may be controversial due to a lack of clarity about how data can be reused and a lack of confirmation that data processing complies with government regulations. People should always be aware of how their data is being used because some nations have laws prohibiting the study of another person's genetics unless it is for medical or research purposes. Some organizations have even begun to use blockchain technology to make genomic data exchanges between individuals and researchers more convenient and safe. When compared to the cost of performing state-of-the-art whole genome analysis, these services are usually very affordable. What are your thoughts on Cathie Wood's genomic stock selection? Will it outperform Tesla? Please share your thoughts on the comment section down below. We'd love to hear from you. And with that, today's video comes to a close. If you haven't already, hit the like button below to show your love and support for this video. Also, subscribe to the channel by clicking the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell next to it to be the first to know when a new video is posted. Thank you for stopping by to watch, and we hope you had a great time. We hope to see you again soon.